everybody, welcome back to Kratom Kingdom. My name is Chris Irving, and I just made an entire video, but it was on photo, not video, so none of it got filmed. So here's take two. I am on a second day now without any Kratom because my package didn't arrive yesterday like it was. Tangent cam, y'all. If you are looking at the scars on the side of my mouth that make me look like I have shit in the corners of both of my mouth, I need to explain that to you because it's troubled me my whole adult life. My mouth is apparently very, very small, and that's as wide as I can open it. So when I went to go get my wisdom teeth taken out, they decided they were gonna cut slits on each side of my mouth so they could open it up wider. They didn't tell me they were gonna do that. And then they put one stitch on each side and it's scarred horribly and gunk and stuff comes out of it. It never healed right and I'm pissed off and now I look like I have a permanent scowl. When really, well, now that I'm on Kratom again, I'm quite happy. That was a little, what's that called when you tell the end of the story before the beginning? Before someone's ever even seen the movie? Spoiler alert. So anyway, that's the story of my mouth. Don't make fun of me. If you do, I will be upset and cry. Supposed to. But on the good side, my informed postal, there's a new thing called informed USPS, where they tell you in advance on a website what's coming when. And my tracking number for my Kratom says it's coming this morning between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. And I already went down and checked at 8 a.m. and it wasn't there yet, which left me with a bummer. Because right now I woke up with a headache, I woke up cramping, I can't keep my eyes open. I just want to sleep, but if I lay down to try to sleep, my mind's just gonna ramp. So I can't sleep, I can't take a nap, and it's still early in the morning, and there's always a fear that it's not gonna show up and I'm gonna have to wait another day, and that fear makes me depressed. And I already have a precondition to be depressed. So Kratom is a very good antidepressant in my opinion. It makes me feel motivated, it gives me stimulation, it gives me a nice feeling, and it gives me something to do. You know, I can sit around and sip tea and watch TV all day and be perfectly content. I wish I could find some cannabis, but I don't know where to get it from, I don't know how to get it, I don't know who to talk to, and I have the money for it, I just don't know. I've never bought it before. I mean, I've always had Kratom or friends that have had it, and I've never had to, so I don't have a dealer. I would very much like one, but don't know how to go about getting it. My father turned me on to cannabis, but now he's refusing to continue to give it to me because my mom got on his ass and said that that's a bad idea. Jesus, I'm going bold. That's terrible. So I just want to let you all know that if you use Kratom as much as I use Kratom, about a pound, 2 pounds a month, which is a lot, if you run out, you can find yourself in a little bit of trouble. My body's cramping, my brain is craving for it, I'm jonesing. It's like I need a fix. And I'm super unmotivated, I don't want to do anything. I'm doing this because it'll give me something to do on my computer. I can edit this video and... Oh, by the way, the music from the last video was from my previous band, Red Roses for a Blue Lady, off of the album The Return to Melancholy. And it was... I had to keep it short so that YouTube wouldn't copyright flag it, even though it's my band. But it was on a major label, so the label actually owns the music once we recorded it. which doesn't make any sense to me at all. So I only could use like 27 seconds of it and to stay out of a copyright infringement, and it seemed to slip through because there was no copyright claim on it. But if Eulogy Records finds out that I used a 27-second thing, they might try to pull it. And my channel's not monetized anyway, so it really doesn't matter. I still have plenty of money, and I could go down to a local kava bar and buy a couple of ounces of Kratom to get me through until, but because of the pandemic, all the kava bars are shut down because they're not necessary businesses that need to be open, like grocery stores, and even though they're my local pharmacy, you know, I mean, that's where I get my, well, I get my medicine from North Carolina, which comes from Indonesia, and it's a quality that I trust. It's been good for me the whole time I've tried it. I've mastered the tea, and I've made plenty of videos on how to make the tea. I tried tossing and washing, and it got stuck up in my nose, and it was horrible. Couldn't do it. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this short, and I hope you all are having a great whatever. Have a good week. Peace out, people. Hey everybody, guess what? This is Chris from Kratom Kingdom. And I just got my very first cup of Kratom in 3 days, and immediately I feel my muscles melting. My headache is gone. My sore bones are not aching anymore. And best of all, my depression has lifted. I don't know what is in this stuff, but it's king. It's blessed, whatever it is. I just really am grateful. The first half of the video I know was a major bummer, but you can see now just how effective it is. 1 cup, 10 grams. And I'm ready to clean my apartment, get my laundry, take a shower, and get outside and enjoy some of the fall air. I don't feel like laying around watching TV all day. I do feel like messing with this video because it's going to be kind of fun, because it's a before and after all in the same video. So you can see I am addicted to Kratom. Kratom is a drug, but it is a very good, healthy drug. It's a drug like an antibiotic. It cures things. It heals things. It doesn't just cover it up. I mean, if I were to wean myself off of Kratom slowly, I'm sure under the right circumstances, I would not crave it anymore. In fact, I've done that before. I've gotten off of Kratom just because I wanted to see if I could, and I did, and my migraines didn't come back nearly as bad. So I think Kratom cured my migraines. I don't know if it opened something up in my cerebral spinal fluid that releases, I don't know, but oh, and on a better note, I am going to get my left arm completely finished sleeved, because it's got a lot of holes on it. It's got elbows not done. But I'm gonna get that completely done, and then get my throat completely done, and I'll be making a video about that, and it'll be quite fun watching me in agony going with a tattoo needle. But another interesting thing that's going to come up in the future is I was in a band from 1994 until 2000. Wasn't the same band. I've been in multiple bands my whole life. I played in every single genre. My favorite though is metalcore, hardcore, old school New York City hardcore, punk rock, emo, and so those have been the bands that I've been in. And I'm gonna make a video documentary of my last band because it reached a level that I had a stroke and had to quit. On top of that, my wife made me choose. It's either the band or me, and I can't blame her because I was gone a lot. But when we got married, I told her straight up, I'm in a band, and the band is important to me. It's going to be my career. And she agreed, and then when the rubber hit the road, she decided she did not want to be a poor musician's wife. So she bailed and married an engineer and has 2 kids and is living a very happy life, and I'm actually very happy for her. She was a bitch. She stole every dollar I had from me. She stole my bike. She stole my guitars. But that's the price I paid for getting a divorce, I guess, you know? I mean, I felt guilty putting her through a life that she wasn't really content with. When I would go out on tour for months at a time and she would be sitting at home, she had plenty of friends, you know, the wives of my other bandmates, they all got together and kind of had a little group. But my ex-wife wanted to control me. She wanted me to be a suit tie guy, and I didn't want to grow up. I still don't want to grow up. I'm 50 years old and I still don't want to grow up. But can you tell the difference now between no Kratom and Kratom? I am so much, I feel so happy now. I'm gonna have another cup and maybe another cup and enjoy my day for once. And don't fuck around with all that other stuff, that poppy seed and kava. I mean, none of that shit works. It doesn't make you feel as good as Kratom does. Kratom is the blessed herb along with ganja. I want to do ganja, but I can't. I like I said, I don't know how to find it. I don't know how to get it, and I'm too much of a wuss to go out there and look for a drug dealer because I'm just careful that way. And before I found Kratom, I was a straight edge hardcore kid from South Florida who did not touch drinking, did not touch drugs, did not smoke. The only negative thing I did to my body was put tattoos on it. And I was vegan, hardcore, straight edge. If you don't know what that is, maybe I'll make a video on that one day. Because Kratom Kingdom is, I can only talk about so much about Kratom. So you guys are going to get to know me if you subscribe to my channel and follow me. That's another thing I want to talk about. I've got about 81 subscribers and I'm blessed to have every single one of you. If you guys could maybe share some of my videos and get me a couple more subscribers, I would be eternally grateful to you. Because I'm trying really hard to make this channel useful. If you have any questions, if you want to know something natural like ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is supposed to be an amazing herb. I'm going to order that when I get paid again and see if it actually reduces stress and anxiety naturally. I have a feeling it's not going to be as good as Kratom, but what is? Anyway, have a blessed day. Peace out, y'all.